Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to something a little bit special. I can't believe this actually exists. I can't believe this is up on the PS Store. This is Turrican. Turrican is a really old series of games, a European series of games. It's sort of like a cross-country project. It was originally created way back in the 1980s, and Turrican 2 was one of the very first video games I ever played, like ever. It's one of the formative experiences for me on my old Commodore Amiga, which was a real chunky boy of a computer system. It's kind of like, how could I describe it? The Commodore Amiga was a British computer system, and it was the antecedent to home PCs. And it ran on floppy disks. It was this big, clunky, crude thing, but at the time, it was revolutionary. And Turrican 2 was one of the most brilliant video games of the era. So let me show you. It's best if we can go in and Turrican 2 is the one we want. Turrican 1 was a revolutionary game, but I never really played that one. It was this one that I played first, and it is incredible. Here we go, look. Released on the Commodore Amiga home computer in 1991. The sequel to Turrican came in the form of Turrican 2: The Final Fight. It wasn't the final fight, very badly named. One of the hallmarks of European video game history, Turrican 2 is one of the finest action adventures ever made. Agreed. In this game, the levels have been expanded, the graphics are detailed and vibrant beyond the wildest imagination of what could be achieved at the time, and the music by Chris Hulsbeck is world-class and one of the finest game soundtracks ever made. Agreed. You will not believe the soundtrack to this game, that it came from 1991 and it's on the Amiga. The soundtrack is unbelievable. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's get in. Hang on. Can I cheat? Because I'm telling you, let's have a look. At the main menu, press wheel button. What's the wheel button? I don't know. At the selection menu, pick the following secret combination: 1, 4, 2, escape. These are the cheats for the Amiga. At the selection menu, I didn't know these existed. I had to play it fairly, you fuckers. The game will start you with unlimited lives and lines. If you cheat, you won't. That's alright. 1, 4, 2, escape. Okay. Options, controls, stereo. Yes. Scaling, I don't know, soft, I don't know what that is. Wallpaper, shader, colors, yes, fine. That's all good. This is a hard game, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this, because it's bloody hard. Can I not input cheats? That would be lovely, if I could just input the cheats. 1, 4, 2, escape. I have to press the wheel button, alright. Standard mode, yes. Explore the game or zoom through it at your own pace by taking advantage of rewind and save states. Yes, please. To start the game while playing, you can use this button to return to the menu or save or change options. Start game. Oh my god. Rainbow Arts, I don't think they still exist. I don't even know if the talent from Rainbow Arts still exists. Oh my god, this is so... I'm just basically back on the Amiga, you know? Look at this! This is so cool! Oh, so 1991, I was 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I was 7. I was 7 years old when this came out and when I played this for the first time. Jeez. Oh, listen to the music, it's so good! Anyway, which one's fire? That one's fire. Okay. Oh my god! I can't believe that I'm playing this again. I honestly can't. Oh, hello. Oh, so cool! Ooh, what do we want? I will take the laser, because the laser's really good. Oh, we timed as well. So that's what that button does. That's a bit bonkers, but fine. Lovely. So what's the, Whoa. As you can see, there's no knockback in this game. It's really weird. your energy just goes down and you die, basically. It's very strange compared to shooters of a similar type from the era. So you've got to be really careful, yeah? There is, how do I do the, that's that. Okay, that's that. Very cool. Okay. Hey! I love being the blade. Very Metroid, right? That's that, okay. Need to save those. But how do I do the, Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Whoa! The levels in this game are huge. They're very different from sort of standard action game levels of the era, which tended to be sort of left to right affairs. Oh dear, I died. These levels are freaking huge, and there are upgrades and extra lives and all sorts, all the way through. It's an incredible game for the era. And of course, highly nostalgic for me. I mean, this is taking me right back to having my Commodore Amiga in a little computer room. Oh, 1-up. I will take that, thank you. Listen to the music. That soundtrack by Chris Hulsbeck is incredible. I mean, back in the day, the Amiga was a system that didn't often have both music and sound effects. That was kind of revolutionary, you know? It was often more the case that you'd have to choose between one or the other, but this game really showed that the system could do it, right? I love doing that. The system was capable of doing both. And also producing, I mean, these are some of the best graphics on the entire system. It's incredible. Okay, so... right? You could have crossed that waterfall, and I do believe... Ah, bollocks. God, I've forgotten how hard this game is. Now. Yep, I'll have all of that, thank you. I mean, can you do the cheats? Are they built in or anything? Can you sort of like... No. No? Oh well, I'm going to save state anyway. That's kind of cheating, so there. Alright, yeah. So, there. Because it's a hard game, alright? Sue me. Yeah, when this came out, it was a technological revolution. Oh, look at him! He's so cool, right? Like, it was like Half-Life. You remember when Half-Life was released for the PC? Or Doom or Quake? It was the equivalent of that. Technologically, it was doing stuff that nothing at the time was capable of. 1991, bear in mind, you know? And the gameplay is incredible. I mean, it still feels good. I mean, I'm playing this obviously with a controller and not with a joystick, which is how you had to play it back in the day. But... Now, that's the button. I do like that. That's lots of fun. Obviously inspired by Metroid. I mean, the level design is incredible. It's very European, you know? It's not like the level design that you find in action games that are produced in Japan, for example, which were very prevalent at the time. It's an absolutely beautiful thing, I've got to say. Probably one of the most successful video game franchises from Europe, I would say. And it's an unusual game in the sense that there is not a bad entry. Not one. Everything in this game is spot on brilliant. And the series is awesome. It's an absolutely wonderful series of games. Oh, hello. Guess I'll have that, thank you. I like the little kamikaze robots, they're fun. Ah. Yes, I'm talking about you. Ah. And there's also, I mean, as you often find in games from the era, later on the influence of Alien and H.R. Giger's art is very, very prevalent indeed. I'm surprised it hasn't come back with more fanfare. I'm surprised there isn't, like, I don't know, at least a remaster of some of the more popular games. Or even a new game, you know? A new game in this series would be most welcome. That said, I don't know where the rights are for it at the moment. I don't know who owns it. I used to be fascinated by this when I was a kid because, of course, when you're 7 years old, you don't really have a notion of the limitations, like the technological limitations of things like video games. So these environments were incredible to me. I didn't know what the limitations or parameters of them actually were. There's a boss here. Oh, there he is. He's a big one. Big sort of robot samurai thing. Very tough indeed. Catch him. Ooh. We're not doing too well against him, actually. Ooh. And each of the bosses has their own theme tune. I mean, how cool is that? You certainly didn't get that in video games of the era. Ooh, he's tough. He's very tough. I like his temper tantrum when he leaps around. Ooh! I like the fact that you start off exactly where you were as well. That's kind of cool. What the game does do, though, is it takes away your weapons. Your weapons get successively cruder as you die. They degrade until you've just got your basic little pea shooter weapon that you start off with. Ooh, ooh. I at least want to get to the second level. That would be nice. And that's not the end. We've still got a ways to go, you know. Whoa. That's another interesting thing about this game. The levels are weirdly designed, like eccentrically designed, but brilliantly as well. It's such an odd little piece of work. But as I say, it's incredible. I love this stuff that the Amiga did so well, like the mood lighting. The way there's a sense of this becoming dusk. I love that shit. I was enchanted by that when I was a kid. It actually felt like dusk was occurring, you know? Oh, he got me, you little shite. Yeah, I at least want to get to the second level because I want to show you the music from the second level is unbelievable. It's so sophisticated for the era. There was really nothing like this game. I can't believe I remember so much of it either. Ah, there's the exit. Thank you. Protected by one of the little kamikaze robots. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. We've got to be very careful here because the floor does have a habit of falling away. If you don't know that, if you don't know where it falls, then you have issues there. Oh, the laser, I'll have that. That's a very nice weapon. Yay! Yeah, so you're sort of experiencing very young George's first experiences of video games here. This is what informed what video games were for me, you know? Oh, this is a weird area. With the big silver balls that drop from the ceiling. This is very strange. Listen, the music. It's so good. Yes, stop. Can I get up there now? Yes, good. There are lives up here, if I remember correctly, and yes, they are worth getting. Believe me, you want every extra life you can get in this bloody game. Because it is evil. It is an evil piece of work. Come on, drop! Did they not drop? Ah, no! Do you have to get up and get them? Yes! Got one. Let's see, can I get you? Without too much trouble. Yes, lovely. Oh, it's a blob. It's a big pulsating blob monster that explodes. Lovely. There's a secret boss in this level as well, a flying saucer that's just there because it's there, you know? I'll have that, thank you. Thank you. What he's actually saying there is rebound. The voice sampling isn't great, but bear in mind, this is 1991 and it's running on floppy disk. So, you know, you can't really blame it for too much. Now, the secret boss is over here. You have to sort of hold left as you fall. This is the secret boss. You don't have to fight this one. But if you kill it... There we go. That's what we want. Then it will drop 2 1-ups, I think. There we go. Lovely. That's what we like. Don't even have to do that. You can just bypass that completely if you like. It's just a little out-of-the-way secret boss, which we love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. See how easy it is to drop on an enemy and then you're screwed? That happens a lot. And because there's no rebound, you know? That makes it so much more interesting. Whoa, hang on, let's deal with them. Thank you. Can you hear how the music changes as you're going on? The tracks are so long. I can't believe Chris Hulsbeck managed to program this music and make it fit on the Amiga. It's incredible. And you know, it sounds exactly as I remember it. It probably isn't. It's probably a bit cleaned up, you know? But it sounds exactly as I remember it. And you know, being 7 years old, this music is locked into my brain. Oh, little eyeballs. There's a boss version of them later on. A really big one. Do you mind? Thank you. Now, where am I going? I don't know. Up here, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, kill the fishies in their pond. Why not? You see how massive these levels are? It's insane. Ah, you little shit. Oh, hello. Oh, no! Kill it. Right, you. Right, let's just tear ass through this area, yeah? Yes, you can drop bombs when you're in the blade form. Alice Samus Aran in her morph form, obviously. Look, there is a way up there. I'll bet you can get up there. I'll bet you there are secrets up there. Because that's what this game is like. There are niches and secrets and all sorts bloody everywhere. It's quite an amazing game in that regard. Woo! Ow! Boss time! This is a big one as well. It's like a war machine. I think its name is Warhead, if I remember correctly. Look at this. He's very cool, isn't he? Listen to the music. These things are indestructible, so don't even try. Love the ominousness of the music. It's incredible, right? As long as you avoid the eye laser, you're alright. But the eye laser, if it hits you, will kill you in one hit. It's really strong. I mean, I love the fact that he's not even really, like, that active. He's a bit of the landscape, but he's so coolly designed. Love him. Yay! Second level! My favourite. The second level is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's split into two. There's a land section and there's an ocean section. And the underwater section has different music from the land section. Again, revolutionary. This is one of my favourite tracks in the entire game, by the way. Absolutely incredible. These little crabs. Do you mind? Thank you. Ow! God damn it. Better save state it, hadn't I, you know? Just to, There we are. There we go. Come on. No. Oh, fuck. I have to turn into the blade there, obviously. There we go. Fight against the current. I mean, that kind of environmental detail is amazing. It was, I mean, obviously it's not now, but at the time, having stuff like that was incredible. Ooh, gotta mind the spikes. Wonderful music. Oh, the current is really pulling me along here. Gotta be so careful. Oh, God, that music. So good. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. Just wait, it's not even there yet. It's not at the point when it's really good. There, you see, that's your normal weapon, the pea shooter, basically. No good. Can't do anything with that. Now, hopefully there are some power-ups around here. Sincerely hope so. Ooh. It's complex music. That's what really gets me. It's actually quite complex. I mean, Chris Hulsbeck just did a phenomenal job. Absolutely phenomenal. And it's still renowned now. That'll do. I like that. Anything? No. You didn't even have to come this way. I mean, it's all kind of redundant, but it's just for the sake of exploration, right? Ooh, he did a number on me. Ah, he did a real number on me. Now listen for when we get into the water. The music will change. Here we go. That is totally revolutionary. The notion of the music changing mid-level, that didn't happen during this era of video games. It just didn't happen. It's no wonder this game, Turrican, was ported to practically every computer and console going. All the different versions were very different. Like, this is the Amiga version of Turrican 2. There wasn't another version like this, and many argue that this is the best of the Turrican games. I certainly believe that to be the case, largely out of sentiment, you know. Oh, big fish. The creators of Turrican definitely have penchant for robotic fish. They, one of the big bosses from Turrican 1 was a big robotic fish. Ooh, oh, nice. Look at him with these little flippers. Ah, big fish. Ooh, they're nasty things, aren't they? Ugh. No! How are we doing life-wise? Oh, we're alright, we've got 4, that's fine. More than enough. Get these things to self-destruct. I mean, it is ostensibly an action game, but it does require a certain degree of patience and tactics. Otherwise, you die quite quickly. If you go in willy-nilly, you die quite quickly. See? I did that to demonstrate. That was entirely deliberate. It wasn't. There we go. Oh, the laser. Yes, that's probably the strongest weapon in terms of damage output. Not always the most useful, but it's definitely the strongest. See? Kills things very quickly. It just doesn't have as wide a range as some of the other weapons, you know? Oof. Now, out we go, and the music will change again. I mean, it's rocking, right? Absolutely incredible. This is one of the areas where patience really is a virtue. You've got to climb the way up and try not to fall, and it can be very tricky. Lovely. I'll have all of that, thank you. Oh. There are honest-to-God facehuggers later on, like actual facehuggers that latch onto you and drain your energy, and they look exactly like the facehuggers from Alien. How people didn't get sued back in the day, I don't know, but they didn't. I don't know how I remember all this, all these little jumps that require such odd precision. Now that needs to be destroyed before I can get up there, hang on. There we go. Hey, now remember when he talked about the big eyeball? There he is. Very sinister. Love his music. Come on. Oh, wrong way. Turn round. Stop firing lasers that way and turn this way, you arse. Thank you. There you go. That's lovely. Look at the way he looks at the screen. He blinks as well. If you look, he blinks at the screen. It's really cool. See? So cool. There he goes. Spin, 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 spin. Bye! Cute. Now, if we finish this level, the game will shift gears again. It will change completely. You'll see what I mean. I think this next level has some of the best music in the game. It's fantastic. I'm gonna just save state before we go on. I am not ashamed of save stating these old games. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, that big bouncy spiky balls of death. I almost feel bad for talking over it because the music is phenomenal. Look at the way it's changing stuff up, so now we're getting these like environmental defenses. Which is so cool, right? Should be using this really. Boom! That's a smart bomb, by the way. Whoa! Deadly level, right? It throws so much at you. It's unbelievable. It's so difficult. But it's really cool. That music, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, if I can get this jump right, hang on. There we go. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you. Up, 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 up. There we go. So there's this whole section up here that you don't need to come to. It's just here. That's what the game is like. There's these, like, areas that are made just for exploration. I just love that about it. I think it's very impressive. Ooh, not nice. Spikes and lasers, yay! Ah! Well. Ha! Are they both gone? They're both gone. Good. Ah, you bastard! Ow! Oof, God, this is tricky. There we go, that's better. Now, yeah, if I remember correctly, the bad guy in this game is called the Machine. He's like a supervillain. He's a guy in a costume, and he looks very silly. Has absolutely bugger all to do with the final boss that you face, of course, because that's just how games were back then. The story was kind of incidental to the actual game itself. Oh, that beast, lovely, because these are going to be useful here, look, in these sections. Destroying whatever this is, the hive. Honeycomb, whatever it is, I don't know. Ah, die, die, die! Big bouncy balls of death. This is great. Do you remember in Blasphemous when I talked about the wind sections? Hey, well, here you go. This is one of the very first in video games. Not just like in this video game, in video games. This sort of thing just didn't happen back in the day. You didn't have environmental mechanics like this that affected jumping and whatnot. It was stupendously rare. Ooh, that's a tough jump. Hang on. Ooh. Ah! I fell. Hang on. Timing has to be perfect. And I love the little guys. They are so cute. Ah, you can knock their parachutes off. That's funny. Woo. Oh, you little shit. You little shite. Now, yeah, this has to be... Oh. Well, I got knocked right back down to the bottom. What's here, though? Anything good? Maybe. No? No. Oh, well. I remember this used to take me forever when I was a kid. I remember you had to do this with a joystick. A very clunky, sort of unresponsive joystick at that. So it was very tough. Woo! Yay, made it! Yeah, this feels a lot easier than the Amiga version. It really does. We're quite near the boss now. If I remember correctly. And the boss to this one is great. Big ship, big spaceship with grabby claws. There he is. God, that was quick. Again. Its own music, its own theme tune. That's really creepy and weird and makes it seem very threatening. I love that. Oh, don't let the grabby claw get you. It pulls you out and it kills you. It drops you, basically. If the grabby claw gets you. But you've got to risk it, because in order to kill it, you need to risk the grabby claw, unfortunately. I love the way it rams. I think that's really cool. Okay, that's its guns done, I think. Whoa! Grabby claw. Oh, he's going to do it again? Ah! You see, this is what happens. And he drops you, and you die. Bastard. Amazing boss, love it. Come on. Oh, he's doing the other one. That was close. He nearly got me then. What's he doing? There we go. Now we can harm it. Like that. There we go. It's dead. Whee! Now the game is going to shift gears again. It's going to become very, very different from this. You'll see what I mean. Watch. Oh, we've got a spaceship! It's going to become a side-scrolling shooter. I mean, I just love it. You're getting real bang for your buck with this one. Hey, look at that! And it's as good a side-scrolling shooter as it is a platform action game, you know? It's actually very good. It's very hard, but it's very good. In fact, it's phenomenally hard. There are some levels here that might be the death of us. Look at this bullet hell shit. I mean, this is great, right? Gotta love the bullet hell. I love that, thank you. The laser's very, very good in this section. Very good indeed. I remember like this being just phenomenal. The magazines of the era wouldn't shut up about this. The fact that the game turned into something else halfway through, It was... No! Well, that's alright, that's fine. Because I have save states. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, you can put your name in, that's fine. Where's my save state? It's there. Fine. Let's do this again, shall we? Was it the beginning of the level? Ooh, I should have saved it before then, really, shouldn't I? Oh well, no worries. At least I know what I'm up against now. And I like this level anyway, so... God, revisiting this is amazing. I can't believe that I still remember it. Quite frankly, it's bizarre. Like, the muscle memory's all still there. It's very strange. But of course, I mean, I experienced this during my formative years, right? When, you know, your mind is like a sponge and it just absorbs fucking everything that you put in front of it. I even remember, like, in the 4th level, to get to the boss, you can't follow the prescribed path. You've got to, there's a secret wall that you can pass through, that you've got to... It looks no different from any of the others. There's no sign that it's a secret wall. But you've just got to know, or get it by trial and error. Because that's what games were like back then. They were bastards. How do I... Ooh, that wasn't nice. Now, this is going to be tough. Gotcha. Hang on. There we go. Makes things much easier, doesn't it? The way they've rejigged the controls for the PlayStation controller is amazing. It feels really good. It feels very fluid and intuitive. I'm quite surprised, if I'm honest. Because, you know, Amiga games were not known for being that. Even the good ones were not known for being that. They were quite clunky. You just had to get used to it, you know. Games were like that back then. That was their nature. Lovely. I'll have all of that, thank you. Ooh, that was a mistake. I do love this weapon. Of a rebound. As it's called. Ah! Ooh, that's evil, isn't it? Dropping you right on top of one of them. Oh, here we are again. Is there anything there? Ah! There's death if you're not careful. God, more Amiga classics, please. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Indeed, more Amiga classics, because we love them. Well, I do, anyway. I just can't believe it's on here, I'll be honest. I cannot believe that they've restored this. I mean, it's a testament to just how well beloved this game was, because you don't find many Amiga games that are being restored these days, let's be fair. It's more a matter of sentiment than anything, you know? Oh, God. That is such a difficult jump. Hang on. Oh! Oh, I thought I'd got it then. I really thought I'd made it then. Nope. Yay. Oh, just. Right, hang on. Let me just save that state there. There we go. No, it isn't cheating. Not for these old games, it's not. What you're talking about. Whoa! God, I've forgotten how fun this game actually is. I was expecting it to have aged quite badly. It's pretty good. I'm a bit shocked, you know? You know what? Fuck it. I'll go for the quick route. Mine the claw. Always mine the claw. Come on. The claws are also invulnerable. You can't do anything about them. What's he doing? Hey! Good. Blowing up the guns. Sad thing is you've got to destroy the guns before you can harm him, which is a bit of a pain. I love the temper tantrum. I mean, like... It doesn't really serve anything. He can't harm you by ramming like that. Okay, now we'll save state properly. There we go. Yay! Oh, if only we had save states back in the day, right? We only had cheats. Save states would have been very handy for games like Turrican. It's such a bloody difficult piece of work. Look at that. Very detailed, isn't it? The model of the ship. Brilliant stuff. I think there are 3 of these levels, these side-scrolling shooter levels. And they're all pretty difficult, so I've got to be quite careful here. Oh no, I missed the laser, god damn it. That's not good. That's pretty bad, actually. The rebound is not good in this section, because it's a scrolling level, right? So the rebound doesn't really have much function. Let's see if we can get it. Can we get it? Yay! We'll lose it quickly, mind. Hang on. But, you know, we can be naughty about it, can't we? We can cheat. What am I saying? Safe stating isn't cheating? Not in this context, it's not. What am I saying? That's alright. That's better, though. Love these guys. The way that if you let them, they sort of spin on their axis and turn round, which is really cool. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Such a good game. Oh fuck, I died on the wall. Haha. Shield. Hey! How many lives have I got left? 2. Well, that's alright. I can save state it then. Ta-da! I can make it through with 2, he says. Wait till we get to the fast scrolling level. Oh ho ho, just you wait. Just you bloody wait. I'm gonna be save stated like a mad thing. Bloody hell. Woo! Bloody. Whew. This is tough. Listen to that sort of almost like Star Wars Imperial March inspired stuff. That's great, right? I mean, listen to it. How could you not get pumped up by that as a 7-year-old? It's amazing. Boss time soon. It's a weird one, this one. It's a machine that throws eyeballs at you. No, I'm not kidding. It does. It throws eyeballs at you. It's very strange. I don't know why. I don't know what function it would serve in, like, real life, but that's what it does. It's an eyeball chucking machine. And here it is, I do believe. There it is. So strange, right? And those eyeballs bounce around the shop like you wouldn't believe and get in my way, which is really annoying. And they're quite nasty eyeballs as well, aren't they? They're bloody and bloodshot and horrible. There we go, it's dead. That was an easy one. The next one is not easy, I can tell you. This is a scrolling level and it's really hard, so bear with me, okay? I'm going to, there we go. You know when I talked about the Star Wars inspired soundtrack? Well, listen to this. Oh, it's the boss from the first level. A little version. This is really a memory exercise. You've just got to remember where the screen scrolls and get in the right place. And then you'll be alright. Aha! Cocked that one up. Whoa. Oh, what are those things? Some sort of like landmine or space mine or something. Chris Hulsbeck just had a blast making this soundtrack, didn't he? It's incredible. I remember this. It scrolls right into the corner. You've got to like get the nose of the ship right into this crevice. Otherwise it kills you. What a bastard, eh? Save state. I'm not getting that. That one-up is impossible to get. There he is, look, little version of the level 1 boss. Only not so little, because it's actually the same size. We're in the ship, and the scale is different. How is it that you retain all of this? I mean, like, I remember this. I remember where it scrolls and, like, the little nooks and crannies and shit. I don't... It's so weird. The nature of memory, it's so strange. Especially, like, during this part of your life, when you're, like, a kid and the brain just retains everything. It's so impressionable at the time. The reason it throws one-ups at you is because this level is so freaking difficult. And the next one is even more of a bastard. Well, there we go. Got one, lost one. It's fine. Down, down, down. Scrolling levels, eh? The bane of every game player from this era, I can tell you. I don't want the rebound, it's crap. In this context it is anyway. Little helicopter dudes. Well, actually they're not that little, are they? They're massive, technically. Compared to the ones we were facing earlier, these guys are huge. Oh, it's speeding up. That is such an old reference. I can't even begin to explain that to you, so I won't. Oh yeah, this is the ship that forms and reforms. This is really cool. You've got to destroy each bit individually. It's really cool. It's the jigsaw ship, right? Okay, it's destroyed, but it damaged us. So now, we've got the fast scrolling stage, and this one is a son of a bitch. And I think, my loves, we'll do that next time. So when we come back, the fast scrolling stage, fucking loving this, I can tell you. Oh, dive back into nostalgia for George, for exaggerated elegy, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. Until next time, my loves, bye-bye!